morning. I've just can't stop yawning. Good morning. It is Wednesday. This weather is bananas. I feel like it just, when it rains now, it just rains for 2 weeks and never stops. I would like it on record that I did not do Just Eat today. It is 9:57, so the day is young, but I'm eating leftovers from yesterday. This is a curry that we had extra portions of. Oh my God, I woke up this morning so starving. So yeah, 9:57, might be a bit early, but I was hungry. I just had a delivery. Oh, I'm gonna dull my hairdressing scissors. I mean, I'll never be a stylist. I bought these hairdressing scissors. It must have been locked down, mustn't it? And they're now just my in the office scissors. I have a delivery from Analog Wonderland. I'm gonna do a video because every time I talk about every time I talk about film photography, I get questions. I will make a video. I just kind of at this point, why can't I open this? At this point, I feel like I'm still guessing at most of it. However, I would recommend Analog Wonderland. Number one, it comes with, oh, it's a Christmas sticker. I already put the last sticker on my computer and now this is a Christmas one. Okay, that's amazing. 3 films. These were, I think, $6.99 each, which is a complete bargain for 36 exposures. So I ordered them from there. I had a little alert for when these came back in stock because film is so expensive now. Film is expensive and developing is expensive. It's crazy. But I ordered from them because they send it in this box, quite a compact little, not envelope, post box size box. And then they have a little, whatchamacallit, back with it. So I'm going to send them my black and white film that needs to be sent off to be developed from Vegas. And I've got a roll of negative that I forgot to get scanned. So I don't have the digital copies because I want to keep them all separately. So I've actually got like digital ones that I could have printed or whatever. So I'm going to send them back in this box and I can just put that in the post box. I don't know how tracked stuff works in the post box, but it does. There is always that niggle in the back of my mind of like the film could get lost, but this is going to be a really, really good test because I've already had the roll of negative. I've already had that developed at Max Spielman. I talked about this when I did it at the time. And I said that was just kind of, if you read about it, they say that they literally just feed it in and scan it and then you get your prints. Whereas if you send it somewhere like this, which is like a proper film development place, they're actually like experts in their fields, supposedly, then you should get a better quality picture back because they can edit things. You can also pay for more custom editing. I just get like the standard one, so I don't really know if it's going to be better, but this will be a good test because I will actually have those digital copies of the exact same prints that I've already had developed and done from Max Spielman. I have like the actual physical picture, so I will be able to compare them and see whether or not it is any different. I'll leave a link for you for the Analog Wonderland website. For those of you who are interested in film photography, they sell film cameras, they sell obviously film, although that is limited at the moment. It's like a worldwide shortage, and obviously development, obviously. I was just listening to the radio. It was randomly, I never listen to the radio. Like I'm either Radio 4, very depressing most of the time, news stuff, or I'm listening to my phone, usually music and podcasts. But Lee drove my car the other day and he's left, I don't know, maybe Capital on. And they were talking about Will Ferrell. I don't know if you've seen the Christmas Elf advert, but he was on the radio saying that when he comes to England rather, he makes a beeline for Asda, and that is his favourite place in the UK to shop. It was making me laugh so much because he was being so like sincere about it, obviously as a lol. Just amused me. Anyway, I've come to Morrison's before doing the school run, and I'm going to go and get some more of those battery operated lights because they were indoor and outdoor and they had a timer. Anyway, I'm in. This is really similar to that jumper that I've got in pink that people always ask me about. That is actually from Asda. It's slightly different, but it's that similar kind of very, very close weave, almost as warm as a sweatshirt because it's not loose, so you don't get like a breeze through it. It's not quite the same, but it's similar. These are the lights that I'm talking about. Ooh, 20% off if I don't know why I haven't got this card already. When Morrison's first opened near us, I kept getting the thing to like get it, and then I never did. Maybe I'll do it now. So these are the ones that I wanted. I wanted the berry lights. I thought I'd actually already got the berry lights, but then I got these ones. But these are my favourites. Oh, I can see why I did it, because this is mained and these are battery operated. Ugh. Right, okay. Maybe I'm going to get these ones again then, because I do want battery operated, and these ones have got a timer as well. I just want to put them like around a doorway. Next, I also want to look for some hooks for, I like this star, some hooks for hanging all these things, because the ones that I had that I bought from Cherries actually weren't that good, because they fell down immediately. We've got a full double rainbow, and I have never seen the purple on a rainbow before, and it's like everywhere I've gone, I've been driving underneath a rainbow. There is magic in rainbows, I swear. I was driving along listening to Meghan Trainor, of course, smiling to my double rainbows. I swear, I was going places and I was underneath like an arch. Every turning that I took, I felt like I was constantly underneath an arch of a rainbow. We have had a baking afternoon / evening. I'm actually testing out a new sugar cookie recipe that I found. I was adding more and more sugar as I went, because I like them totally plain, but often sugar cookies are not that sweet because they're designed to be decorated and iced. So I'm kind of liking this. Also, it doesn't even look like kind of frosted. I put the sugar over the top of the dough before I rolled it out, and this was the result. He kind of looks like a little frosted gingerbread man. I'm not sure which part of Manny is where, but he seems to have slid himself in the middle of these two things. It's Thursday and the weather has not improved. I'm over the rain now. I'm super over the rain. We got an email, a letter email from school today, saying that they, the council, want us to stop parking outside school. Now, I totally get this. People park like absolute maniacs. And just generally, I've spoken about this before, not my favourite part of the day, the school run. People drive with completely no consideration for other people. But especially since September, I don't know if it's because people are working from home. So there's more individual people collecting children now than there were before. I don't know what the correlation is with this versus like pre-lockdown, because there's definitely a change. People are parking like on pavement, just totally bananas. Like where you would see maybe one person do these crazy things, so many people are doing them now. So I get it. However, there are so many cars that it's going to cause, like those cars are just going to be displaced onto other streets. It's just going to move the problem elsewhere. I think the idea is that people who can walk to school should walk to school. We cannot. It's like, it would be like an hour walk. It just doesn't work. But the funniest part is the weather could not have been worse at the time that they've sent this letter. And there is actually a meeting they've invited parents to. It's always like in regular work hours. It's only for parents who don't have jobs. It's always annoyed me, but they never do like out of work hours, like evenings, never. But I would love to be a fly on the wall at that meeting, because this weather, to receive that notification, I can't imagine people are going to be super happy about it. It's Friday. I'm happy to report that this morning it is so far not raining, which is good news. I got up a little bit earlier to plait my hair because it's been tangling up in my earrings and pulling them. Not fun. Remember the other day when I was in the car and I said I'd been randomly listening to the radio, and Will Ferrell was saying that his favourite shop was Asda, right? So that evening I come home and I tell Lee the same story. 2 days later, he has regurgitated that story to me, that somebody else told him. Like, that was me. I'm somebody else. I told you that story. Please tell me this is other people's husbands. I have to talk about this because it's an actual miracle worker and it's from Primark. I haven't vlogged a ton this week because I've not enjoyed what is going on with my skin. Didn't want to put on makeup because I wanted to give it a chance to kind of recover. I wasn't feeling massively skin confident. It's like I've never had, for a very long time, this many little breakouts all at once. I don't know what it was specifically that caused it, but it all started here with an enormous breakout. That's reducing. But I was using, I was really simple skincare, not a lot of anything. And then last night I put on this niacinamide booster serum from Primark. I just put it around here And I can't believe how much it's reduced the redness and the angriness of some of this, because I've had, like, I have put makeup on this week, but I just didn't, I didn't want to do like a full face. So I haven't like filmed stuff that I would usually film, but you haven't been seeing like just my completely bare face much in vlogs. But this was really, I mean, round here was really red and dry. This was like very raised. I feel like within a couple of days, this stuff is gonna totally diminish all of these things. So, I mean, niacinamide is a wonder product anyway. It is like, the ingredient is fantastic. But I talked about this specific one from Primark before, and I have spoken about it like, well, I think it's great. I think it does help with like evening things out, oil control, all that stuff. But I can't tell you 100%. Now I feel really, really good about recommending this because I have seen an overnight result, and it isn't an expensive version of niacinamide. It's a bit of a kind of multi-use wonder product when you watch stuff about skincare. It does so many different things. So if you were considering it, if you pop into Primark and you see it on the shelf, get it. Manny has been staring Milo down for toast. Like, he gets desperate when he actually is eating bread. Look at this. Toast. This is a dog who won't even have a McDonald's French fry. He's very specific about what he'll eat. So today, he just really needed this attention. That is going to be it for today. I don't think I showed you in this vlog. I'll show you tomorrow or in the next one. I got some new Lego figures for a Vlogmas intro, which is quite exciting. Oh, Milo's gone to get them. Yep. I've just ordered Milo one as well. They actually contacted me and asked if I wanted to receive some figures. And I got these ones.
And there's is that Emma or you?
No, that's me.
Yeah. And then they're in little
matchbox
boxes.
things. And then there's an Emma.
With the Stranger Things.
That is so cool. So because
shout out to minifigs.com.
I think it's .me. I'll try and remember to link it below.
Yeah, .me.
But they sent me these and they sent me some accessories. So I'm going to film a brand new 2022 Vlogmas intro this weekend. And I also bought one for Milo because they're so cool. But that's what's going on this weekend. I've just been thinking about Vlogmas and like how I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do real time. So like day one will go up on the 2nd of December. I'm thinking of doing it that way. I might do like a Vlogmas Eve the day before so that there will be a vlog on the 1st. But I think I'm going to do like one on the 2nd and I'm going to upload them at 5 o'clock. That's the plan. I'd love, for those of you who've watched to this point of this vlog, you are the people that I want to know. What do you actually want to see of Vlogmas in terms of like what time is the best time for uploads? Does it even matter? And do you want daily? I think I'm going to go for it. I think I'm really going to go for it.